chin accent. I am, in point of fact, an Aussie. I am an Australian. People ask me, how did you get to Ireland? Thank you for asking, Galway, I'll tell you. I married an Irishman for my sins, yeah. So he gave me a bit of a chat up in a sex shop in Perth a few years ago, yeah, and he carried me back to his homeland. He's my second husband. My first husband died of autoerotic asphyxiation. Yeah, he was always highly strung. The wanker. Yeah, but my second husband, he's an Irish boy. His reputation, of course, preceded him. The Irish boys are terribly romantic, aren't they? I bet some of you have some lovely Valentine's Day presents. Some of you ladies, I'm sure, like Valentine's Day, first thing in the morning, he brought you the parcel, the present. You opened it. It was full of beautiful red, lacy stuff, and you went, oh yeah, this is for me. I suppose I have to take this one out again on your birthday as well. Yes, but the Irish boys, they're romantic, and they have a way with words, don't they? The land of saints and scholars, that's what I was told anyway. But when it comes down to reality, an ex-Catholic schoolboy can get a little bit fumbly when it gets down to it. So, for example, I met my Irish boy in the sex shop, as I said, flanked by all sorts of adult lifestyle devices and lingerie, butt plugs, sex dolls, that sort of thing. This can make an Irish boy sort of run away with himself. He can get notions. So he bought me some lingerie to go to bed, to try it all out. I'm far, far away from the Irish mammy and the Catholic guild. So I donned the lace, we went to bed. The moment came, he was all full of himself. He was going to be like assertive. And what he wanted to say to me was, let me rip those naughty niggers off you. But what came out was, let's get you out of those filthy underpants. As though I was an old age pensioner to soil myself at a bus stop, and it was just the nurse helping me off when he got back home. Yes, but he is, what can I say, we've grown into one another. This Valentine's Day, he walked into the lounge room. I was sitting there watching it, trying to line up a romantic movie. He stopped, he looked at me, and I thought he was going to comment on all the years we spent together and the romantic notion, maybe open a bottle of wine. What he said was, have you dropped one, or did the cat shit me here? But I have struggled, I have to admit. Like, they picked me up in a Perth sex shop 10,000 miles away. There were 30,000 Irish boys, and they're all competing for like work visas for the mining dollar, and then they, 10,000 miles away from their mammies, they found the sex shop with a peep show and stuff in it. And so I received many, many proposals. As I got carried over here, and there's been a few culture shocks, as I say, between Australia and Ireland. And one of them is, everywhere in the world, outside of Ireland, Bono is universally loved. And in Ireland, he is universally and unanimously loathed. Absolutely loathed. And I'm like, but he's a humanitarian, his music isn't that bad, you know, and during the summer I work as a tour director, so I take loads of Americans around in buses around the island of Ireland, and they love Bono, they're always singing U2. But in Ireland, no, they hate him, pretentious wanker. And I couldn't get it. But then, like, a couple of weeks ago, Bono got given the Presidential Medal of Freedom from that old charlatan Joe Biden. And as I was looking at the picture of Bono with his hands clasped together and his eyes cast upwards to heavenward as he received that medal, I thought, Jesus, you're an awful fucking prick. I've never felt more Irish in my life. Yes, so I was in the sex shop, and like, one of the most culture shocks I used to get from Irish boys is like, when they come in, they'd always say, they look at it, they cast their eyes around it, and then they come up to me and say, like, is there any transferoid. And for a while, we had to translate, because there was a peep show with strippers in it that had come out and they'd say, Mum and Dad, what's a roid? What is a roid? I'm like, is there an Irish boy back there? He goes, yeah. I'm like, don't give it to her, sweetheart. But the thing about Irish boys, they're just big kids. And what I love most about the Irish, one of the culture shocks I think that I've taken to my heart, is so endearing, is the 99. For those of you from our American guests, in the summer, there's a thing called an ice cream, a soft serve ice cream, and it's called a 99, and even the biggest, burliest truck driver will stop and get a 99, and you'll see them walking around with this massive, great big ice creams. And I live in Mayo. Like, Mayo is just the nicest place. No one locks the doors on their cars, on their back doors. We know everyone, we trust everyone, and I live near a truck stop where I see all these guys going to get the 99s. The last sunny day we have, I thought I would stop and get a 99 before I pick up the kiddo from school. So I dashed in, I got the 99. I came back and I sit in the car. Now, because the culture in Ireland with the 99 is to see how high the 99s can get. So you're walking back to the car, it is melting, it is dripping down your arm, and you have to get stuck in pretty quick, otherwise it's just going to end up on your lap. So I got into the car and I started licking the dribbles. I was really going for it. And then I realised there was a man standing next to my car window, and I could just see out the corner of my eye that he was obviously watching me gobble this ice cream. And I was a little disturbed. I'm thinking, I've accidentally picked up like a pervert. I hope I'm not eating this in an erotic manner. However, fuck him. I'm sitting in my car, I'm eating my ice cream on a sunny day. I'm going to ignore him. So I sat down, I got down to the very, very end, and he was still there. And then I wind down the window, I'm like, excuse me, can I help you? He said, you're sitting in my car. I was mortified. But what made it worse was he leaned in and he said, sorry, transfer free Royd. You've been fantastic, Galway, I've been lined up.
Well, look, ladies and gentlemen,